Old Mickey TV ni enemy ma a cognitive board analysis about Galamsey. The complex fight. The complex fight against Galamsey. And yet a small fight, but me roba be running in a money be brave any woman. Say a mere fight unity against Galamsey. The intensity of the fight, no, a big cry attribute said no political reasons, because then a catches 2 to 3 months here, but 2 abana precope a kunway a sorry, sir. Na enemy be jina board no say na ye be suya dear, ye be ready in and out of it. May the board ne baby illustration be actual. Tian fan say Ghana ni, grow Ghana ni na you woman any. In ye, may this circle I represent Ghana. They say Ghana no Galamsey, my men for Galamsey in Sha. The Galamsey a jikroning in our bosso. And within the Ghana no, your political parties for Ghana anymore. Within the Ghana no electorates no Ghana anymore. Within the Ghana no more sorry or more protest against Galamsey no so Ghana anymore. Not me Galamsey na jikrona bosso no be illustration be actual. The young say MPP waha, NDC waha. My choice of politicians in Yana made your to one line or more dasro. And a woman over to a banner. So you waha electors no, yes, so you work from her. Enti political parties no, ye be to a basia and on my journey a buyer so. The move be overtaken or down, have be politicians no money sasa move no. Tiaka just 2-3 months here about to about. The politicians no in as much or more dasrano or would you more grow back down this time around. This time around the politicians no arrows in your face it down because Hano babe pay vote no. Tihana was a politician and na munkrase pay vote or ba na ebia wo for 4 hours maybe give for no kra wo ma. Or ba na moto spa moto cards even in yema or maybe tena won chain or to be ludo with me over because I do say and see a tuaba near you or mokosra. Now, Hana mo bano. Intention no is not to liberate you. So, ba ama wanya found ye. Or ba but or more I or more sra. We monitor way na we monitor way. Intin sema way they bad down Hana way babe crosses and semi out. And sema way so they bad down Hana way so babe crosses and semi out. And to electorate, no, it's not as if or ba to solve the problems now we electorate no war amount. But all about side no, NDC you say promises being an MPP make ya show, and you only about cancel it out. And yes, it be an MPP the end to me away no what general more control my MPP. MPP so banner also was a message being an NDC day ba. Tia me the triangular analysis way ba me show say this is the time I will be BSC my politicians so they understand. Say yes, you be using your power no, to go against them, and they're always monitoring. Now, Galamsey a jikruna bosso. How are we going to fight Galamsey? I can just 2-3 months. Any movie I'll be picking the politicians will be eyeing each other and how it will influence the electorate down here. Protesters are you mochi. Section of Ghanaians are more fairly say no. This is the time I see my politicians say the more we are also part of the country and to also preach out our message to let Ghanaians understand that they need to rally behind us. Then we let the politicians that we vote for them, put them in high places, take charge of government, do the right thing. And the protesters, omono ewo triangle nimo. The protesters that. Protesters ever triangle anymore. The clergy ever triangle anymore. Yeah, me the armed robbers no more get come on a shit triangle anymore. The media almost ever triangle anymore. And this is a protesters are you muti. And almost say Galamsey na ejikro bosono. We need to force our politicians now. Their duty is say or mono be ba amaya to aba to win political power, and that is their aim, to win political power. No. Protesters na you moti say my politicians na tia say ye ni ebe to about this time. And we want you to stop Galamsey now. The Galamsey ni you. The fema memra na men chro ni ema bi wa na ewe. The protesters no. my request is simple. Stop Galamsey. A very straightforward request. Now, mature as politicians, they eye each other in relation to the stance now electorate need take it. Per the omo no cars or more play with electorate so. They say MPP are the party in power. FL say, where from this sudden protest, where from this sudden case, just 2 months to elections, then it means that there's a political motivation behind this protest. The party no power. They claim say all China say, where from this? I can't just 2 months am I at Tuaba. I feel here. Baby of phobia, stop Galamsey. We need to stop Galamsey now. And no more pia bino to the wall. And no more yes. Where from that? My child said the politicians no. Mostly so I'm more by electors no why I'm more by with one eye on the opponent. And where from that? The nearest point of call will now be the main opposition now in April, which is the NDC. Now the fight has shifted from stop the Galamsey to the motivation behind stop Galamsey. Have you seen the complex nature of game now you play? No? Very complex picture. Yen na ya jia tum se Galamsey say kru no. And a section of Ghanaians, as sorry say, this is the time we need to push the agenda. But my choice say, ye politicians, the political parties are more wrestle for power no. Those say ye ever to abano, but or bawa or more check say the opponent in the message ben or they how or to crossing the opponent in out. But you need to ask yourself, say, and go stop Galamsey. Nani pana dia baba on things stop Galamsey. And we need to tackle the substance. Merits ne wo claim ni muno. But says ye no atonchen. And a year adia e call for sa stop Galamsey no. We are now concentrating on the timing. Is the timing right? But are we concentrating on the reason behind the protest? Whether the reason is a reason that will be of benefit to you, and it's very complex. And you can't fault the reason of the politician because over the years, sanity. So one yen is or no politician yen is or we could lose election fala. The party for the catch or say politics it's not about oh kono kwa ye the say we yama krona tumpum. Nipa na wona le to abana so monitor no. So this is the time I am electors so I say it me sorry gina they ma politician et say electors no ye nyini ya tinia ma say oh bana obeboa Ghana then we are in we will vote for you. So politician be take our picture na say who say ye electors ni enim de ye pair this issue of stop Galamsey political timing say ye be to abana will not be an issue to be discussed in relation to stop Galamsey. This say politicians so Omoko Galamsey site na. Boys no moye Galamsey no. Enye message anka as o mine es omode ma boys no ma boys ni omonti as Galamsey ni say kro na omode ma omo. Ono no oba obe boki say chale the way a party ni ye no. Oso obe gu Galamsey o. Te moko to ma na mo nyina obe say mo adwuma no. And of course nipa no or penny basic need. Baby or daddy or di the share. Into some message in a corner why he's thinking about it now. Or cheer to the trim on to my party. And the politician be as well a person who risk in these few months. Very complex picture. But then get your mind not political parties they are putting some diabolic agenda way aside. No imagine your mining point to almost more good legacy chema. And in this crucial moment, near me as you discuss say how with my alternatives and my boys no more Galamsey site. Say boys need jai say juma na omo mama arm robbers. Omo mama dan a threat to society no. Avenues ben and you mo be wura. So can make campaigning this time no. Omo call boys no wa. They'll begin to tell them. Say money baby. Galamsey na mo ye no. Essay ensue. Essay bibia. Essay nyina. Essay o mine no. Ti say no. Ye be see ye mo firo. Ba ye mo firo no ye nyan mo kwa. Ye yimu a wo no e bi erobe ku akowura adwuma we mu by 6 months time 1 year be pon ho ye be ma o sika ma o de start adwuma wo no ye ro be sha anka as ye psyche boys na dwene sa no. That is not the case. Anka now anka niema we koso no can expect discussions leading political parties me anyway say nkombe ba be catch is okay. Say mo nyina mo stop Galamsey. Yes you say Galamsey is say kroi. Ti die be okay, me MPP, me policies are outlining here to tackle Galamsey no. Those are cut 2 months, 3 months be tuaba. By a tuaba the infant 2-3 months be beyond to me son. But me promise mo protesters ye tuaba ni we are root we ni ba be faso. Nanka NDC so unity 2-3 months ni to me son. Yes so nyame boa na it me we power ba ban mo. Yes so the first one here root we ni ba be faso. Nanka afe ya tre Galamsey nkomo ni woni away parties no alternatives somebody ba. But that is not the issue here. Say you cross your home and here where the political reasons say no me corner me ko bosua me kwa ko lose votes, and the two parties they are all shying away from this discussion. They're shying away from the discussion. That is the complex nature of your political setting and the fight against Galamsey. Obia ye din because person ko boss or say your election and a niema say but can we say an opportunity say issue be a sorry say no ka fe na political parties ne betia gina kire say after 2 months there ka be into me, but the next 1 year no you power na and I wa ban mu no you outlining niema we Ghana for monthly my the best way bet me fight ye hu ne say nothing can Ghanaians no yet electors yet many alternatives I think it through are decided. They said they are brushing away the conversation that the time and it's not even right. That is the space now have a people. It's a very complex protesters and I say so much clergy in womb, media in womb. And I feel say and can you go in a way and you bet to me I sell out the message. If said ya sima make in political parties ni outline or way such there, can bet you must sell out media they have my check Galamsey for mo kakrono, mo busu for kakrono, mo say krono, but they say I buy A, I buy B, chess one or bar. Niema we no obey. Yes, what come of frogake, but baby the mushe, not Galamsey yet me minimize ya be ni say, na I buy way swaka, na for your preaching message, boys ni na who say parties ni na see e be stop Galamsey, but these are the route. At least they will be forced to choose between one. But you nyane and ya young common amana to a friar style. To say okra wu you tin wa come no an opposition ya the niema the political but niema be big ya do be ura baby na be a foolish case. They make you happiness in your be so. I'm always on a highway. The name is called Mickey. And the protesters na sikrum so more rania from the third to the feet. Almost the pamra. Or say even if a corner and ya 1 day fighter, the more preach your messages across no. On Benyani Pama Ghanaians about TSS or mine baby air colony my essay. My name is called Mickey. Respectfully, me do be sure.